Hello, Des. So I got this in the mail the other day. Basically what happened, Dad came up for his birthday, and I got this, I think it was either last Thursday or last Friday. I think it was last Friday. And I wanted to wait till after he was gone to open it. So, let's get going. And yeah, I'm wearing an earlier shirt from one of the earlier crates. And I don't see anything yet. Okay, I'm tired, I guess. Alright, so, initial thought, that is a brute. Almost looks like Tartarus from Halo 2. So, we have our initial briefing. From what I've picked up from these, it's basically like a little mission going on. And right, Avery Jr. Johnson, being Sergeant Johnson, is who this one's about. And alright, you again, question mark. That's the first thing it says on here. Yeah, so I will not read through all this right away. I will be reading through it later, because it's going to take a while, and I'm a slow reader. So, but yeah, it looks like that's going to be about Johnson. Now, on to the next item. We have Sergeant Johnson, and Guilty Spark, but Sergeant Johnson. For those who have not played the Halo games, originally Sergeant Johnson was just going to be a random Marine in the games that just was doing a pep talk at the very beginning. And then they gave him his own cutscene for Legendary Edition, or not Edition, but like if you beat the Legendary ending of the original game, you got a special cutscene with Sergeant Johnson and Elite. I'm not going to spoil it. It's kind of funny, but also kind of awkward. Anyways, so in said cutscene, it kind of immortalized him as a character. And, well, let's just say that marketing plus everyone liking him made him unkillable for the first game. So in the he returned in the second game, and they give us a tiny explanation on how he did that in the game. Not very much conclusive, though. However, in the books, they go over how he and a few other Marines were able to escape the Halo and continue on back to Earth. And this is what he looks like. So, yep, that's Johnson. I'm going to say this crate is probably about Johnson and not about brutes like I first thought it was. And going to put Johnson near the chief. If I can get a little spot. Little figures. I've come to the problem that everyone who has collectible stuff on a single shelf comes to. They're meshing so much together that there's no room. So, that makes 4 out of this set. And this is box number 10, by the way. Alright, so next item, we have socks. Called Odd Socks. And from the looks of it, I'm going to say that these socks are Arbiter armor pieces, I guess. Doesn't say. But odd socks, nonetheless. And something I definitely can use at work. Sort of. I mean, I think there's enough humor there that they understand it. I love tanks. I there's in the games there is a line in almost every game where someone says something about tanks, and in one of the games, the one I remember the most is tank beats everything, because in that level you were driving a tank and blowing up everything in the way. I love tanks. On to the poster. Which, by the way, Caleb and I are going to be playing Halo tonight, meaning I can use this code that's going to come in here almost immediately. The picture is of Johnson and Guilty Spark. I was right, it is a Johnson crate. I haven't seen the pen, so I just got that spoiled for me, but that's okay. I'll be able to, I'll see it here in a few seconds. Okay, there it is. So yeah, we got some more stuff. I actually need to get through the rest of the crate. I thought I could just go to the poster and then realize, wait, that's where the information on the back. And I had a tiny bit spoiled for me, which is probably a good thing because I would have thought, what? But this is a symbol. Come on here. I believe this is from Halo ODST. You can see these, and they are, as it puts it, mark of shame. Okay, not from Halo ODST, but this is what the Arbiter has on his chest. So in Halo 2, the Arbiter is, in the very initial cutscene, the guy who becomes the Arbiter, or the Elite who becomes the Arbiter, is marked with the symbol, and that is the symbol. So I shall put it on because, well, Arbiter was cool. I'm glad he came back for Halo 5. I'm a little sad that his voice is different. I know in Halo 1, they had, kind of like a Wolfen-like voice to them, and now they kind of have like a gurgle. The Elites sound more like brutes in the new games, which is a little weird. And the pin is a legendary gun. I don't even remember what the gun's name was, but I remember using it and thinking, this is going to be really good for single player, and really good for multiplayer for everyone except for me. Let me see if it has the name of the weapon on here. It is the, brute shot. I don't know how, I forgot what that was called. But basically it launches grenades, and it has a blade at the base of it so you can, whack your enemies with your weapon. And now for the part of fun. That was easy. It is, like I said, I believe this is supposed to be Tartarus from Halo 2. I don't know that for sure, but that definitely does look like him. If not Tartarus, there is another Elite out there who has increased in popularity, sort of, because of the new Halo Wars game. I never got into Halo Wars because for the longest time it was a console game, not a computer game. That was a RTS, or a real-time strategy game. I know real-time strategy games started on console. However, computer is what I learned RTSs from, so that's what I'm good with. What was my favorite thing? Okay, I like Johnson, but I also love tanks. Alright, I love you, Des, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.